Hi, good afternoon. Guess who I'm with? I'm with John next door, but we're not next door. We're right here.
Hello, monkey.
How you
You're
doing?
right.
Oh, I love this man. I really do. How are you this afternoon? I hope you are having a delightful day. Apparently, it's Blue Monday.
Yes, I heard that on the news earlier.
It's blue, but it's not blue in here.
Which is supposed to be the saddest day of the year, isn't
Not
it?
in here, my lovelies, because we've got
No.
sparkle pens. That's all I'm putting out there. So how do you shop? It's really, really simple. It depends on what platform you are watching. So if you are watching us on YouTube, on the big telly, brilliant, but you can't actually order from us through that. So you will have to go onto either the website, or you can very simply watch us on Facebook or Instagram. Now, the reason and how simple it is to shop, so easy. What I will do is I will give you a code. For instance, this will be shop pen. You just put shop pen in the comments and we will send you a link at the end of the show. Now, Sam, how long have we got to check out on this? 8 p.m. tonight. But bearing in mind, stock depending, because people can take things from your basket. So always be aware of that. So tell me, what have you been up to, John, recently?
Right. Oh,
I want to know. Yeah, let's
colouring.
talk about
Colouring and
colouring.
working. I've actually been drawing
I love this.
and sending some new designs off.
Exciting.
So I've been spending the last week just getting some new stuff ready and trying to send it off to get it sampled and things like that. So mostly drawing. I'm playing with these.
Love it.
Because I've loved it. Do you want me to give you a quick...
Let's talk about these. Okay, so these are your brush pens that I love. But the difference now you may have seen brush pens before, fabulous watercolour, but have they had all of this gorgeous glitter inside?
That's the difference, is you're looking at a brush pen and it's like, oh, well, we've all got these and we can fill them up ourselves. Not the same. What we've got in here, I mean, that's just giving us a beautiful drop, but you've got sparkle running all the way through it. And the amazing thing with these is you've got a fine nib. So it's so easy, and take some out of that, to just colour so simply. But what do I mean? When I talk about, oh, you've got a fine nib, what do we mean?
Yeah.
If I grab my green, which I've put in the wrong set because I'm an idiot this morning when I'm tidying up.
It happens. Now, we've got different options for you as well, which I'll go through just after John shows you how to use this. Also, we've got this embossing folder coming up as well, and I love this.
But look how fine that is. You've got an absolutely beautifully fine piece.
Yeah.
So if you want to do something fine and delicate like that, that's fine. What you do is not what I did, which is to take, I'm going to grab a little bit of kitchen rock.
Here he goes. So let me just, see, I always do that with watercolour as well. You just take it off if you put too much on.
You don't have to. Because what you're supposed to do is just take your brush like this, take any excess off first, and then you'll find, look, how dry it flows. It should flow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But even that lightly, you're seeing all of that emboss coming through. But can you see the sparkle?
Oh, it's stunning.
Coming through. But if you want to do something wider, you can, because they're free flowing.
Beautiful.
So, like with water brushes, you have to squeeze them.
Yeah, and build up your colour.
No, you don't have to squeeze these at all. It's completely free flowing. So I can just colour 3 petals. Oh dear, I went to the middle. No, doesn't matter.
Really? You can go over? Oh my giddy aunt. Now that is special, my love.
So I can go over and it will just show the top colour, not what was underneath. That's what I think is so clever.
Yeah. Really clever. So let me tell you your options with this, and we've got quite a few little options up ahead. So the first one I want to show you, this is Shop Pen, and this is your festive colours, isn't it?
So this is your new colours. This is your pastels.
Oh, these are your pastels. Sorry, but that is Shop Pen. They're $16.99 today.
And they're launched today and only available here.
No. So how exciting is
that?
That's
your 4 colours, and what you don't normally get. These, I keep thinking, we were talking about this earlier, these are like 50s colours.
Yeah,
They are like the ice cream colours.
Yeah,
so
Neapolitan.
Completely. So you've got a beautiful lilac, a yellow, a green, a blue, and a blush pink. But if you see, they're all on white card.
Yeah.
But then I've done them on black. So you can see the amount of sparkle.
Incredible.
But the other amazing thing on these that you don't normally get is I stamped these just with black VersaFine.
Yeah.
Then I coloured over the top.
What, straight away?
Straight away.
And it didn't bleed?
Doesn't bleed.
Ooh.
So it wouldn't bleed like it normally does, but also it's not opaque.
Yeah.
So you're seeing the stamped image through. So you're not having to,
It's
I've got to keep
translucent,
with all the lines. They just work so well for that.
So that is Shop Pen, $16.99. So just pop that in the comments, Shop Pen. The second one we've got for you, that's this one, isn't it? This is the festive one.
This is the festive one.
This is Shop Sparkle. And, oh, I'm loving all your little bits here. So Shop Sparkle, $16.99. Again, you've got different hues, different colours in there. You've got your red, your traditional green. You've got your silver, your gold, and, of course, your sort of transparent-y sort of...
Well, it's not.
Right.
Because we do a transparent one. This is white.
Right, now show me this. We need to look at this.
This is very different.
Okay.
So with a transparent, if I go over, so this is a transparent.
Yeah.
So,
like we have in the Micron kit that's coming up. Yeah.
So if I go over that, can you see?
Oh, it is 100% transparent.
Adding nothing to that petal.
Yep.
Yeah. But with the white, look, it's white.
Oh, yes.
So suddenly, you're getting that white colour.
Yeah, it almost like milkifies it, but in
does.
a beautiful iridescent way.
And you can use it to take colours down.
Yeah, yeah. Create that beautiful sort of opaque shine as
exactly.
well.
So you're going to, instead of getting, again, let's go on that one. Now,
I can't believe you can layer them.
So I can layer that white on top of that yellow and it takes it down. Whereas if I go with the clear, all it's doing is adding more sparkle.
Perfect.
Well, I don't need to add more sparkle because I've already got plenty in there.
We're sparklicious.
Yeah.
So basically, if you want to shop Sparkle, $16.99. If you want to shop Pen, $16.99 in the two different colourways. But if you like me, I want it all.
Yes.
Shop Brush, $31.99. So you're going to be saving money on that, which is phenomenal.
And I wanted to show you, this is the first test piece I did.
Yeah, I love that.
You can see that this is not neat. I didn't do this as a board. But all 10 colours are different.
Yeah, they are.
So every single colour on that is got all the sparkle, but every single one is a different shade. So you're not repeating anything or having to, and there's no more coming.
No,
That's it, because those, and they're mixable.
And I was just about to say, you can mix the colours together and create something different with that as well.
Yeah. So you can mix your red and your pink and make something a little bit lighter.
Now, let me show you a few little samples. Now, these are of the next kit as well. This is Shop Pastel. So from that embossing that you just showed us, one, you get that majestic floral detail, but also you're getting your pastel pens included in this. So it's the are they 6x6? 5.5.
6x6.
Yeah, 6x6. Absolutely gorgeous. And look how you can add that stamp detail, like John said, go straight over. Absolutely exceptional. These are beautiful colourways, and why wouldn't you want them? So the next one I've got is Shop Pastel. This is $29.97, so you're getting your two 6x6. Absolutely breathtaking. They are. I love them.
These are beautiful 3D embossing folders based on our 2J stamps ranges, based on the periwinkle stamp. So you've got that. You know, that really crisp, and I don't know where I've put it. I put it
it's
somewhere.
your favourite sample?
Oh, it's my favourite sample.
Oh, I love this. As soon as I see that one, didn't I, in the box, and I was
you
like,
can have a look at that one because I'm going to colour that one, but it is got it somewhere.
Now, what have you gone over the top of this with?
Just VersaFine vintage sepia.
Oh, that is.
And that's the debossed side.
You're a bit clever, aren't you?
It just looks so pretty.
Absolutely stunning. But then adding that flitter of glitter on the top
will look amazing.
Perfection.
It really will.
So if you want to invest in the two incredible embossing folders and a pack of those fabulous 5 glitter pens that are refillable. Now, will you be selling the refill?
No. What we've done is,
okay,
because the refills will be as expensive as the pens.
Yeah, I get that.
And so what you're going to do is you're going to get a lot of joy out of just using these. But what we thought is, when you get down to this blue level here, this teal level, you just add water and that will extend on, pick up all the glitter and the colour.
Yes.
Yep.
Make it go further.
Once they're completely empty, because they are standard, they're not like the sort of special glitter pens, you don't bin them.
Yeah.
All you do is unscrew and you fill that then with what you've got in your sprays.
Oh, control, maybe with your micro powders,
Yes.
with your waters.
So you can make your own when it's finished.
Oh,
Because loads of people like me, I've got tons of sprays and I use them so rarely because I don't want the mess.
No,
but
fair
using
enough.
them that way is a lot better. So you've got,
Perfection.
you'll end up with, if you get to the bottom, because I haven't yet, because
How
I'm still
long
on my
have you had
first.
yours?
Mine I've had with 1st January, so these are 6 months.
6 months old, and literally look how much you've used, barely any. It just goes such a long way. Do you know what I love as well? It's so ergonomic. How do I say
Ergonomic.
it? That's the
That's
word.
the word.
In your hand, it just feels really nice, really comfortable, really easy to use. That is a top tip from me. You know how much I love sparklicious things. It's gorgeous. But for me, the easiness, the portability, taking them everywhere.
Yeah.
So simple. So the next product I want to show you is, I love this time of year, the apprehension before spring.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's about Easter as much as it's about spring, and it's about brightness and
the
colour and the pastel shades. And
Yeah.
I thought these were perfect
Yeah.
to go with these sparkle pens.
Now, these are incredible. This is a duo that you are getting here, and it's Shop Easter for £10.99. So not only have you got that incredible mask that you can use in there, you've also got the beautiful embossing. Oh, this is Doodle. Oh, this is Doodle. I thought this was
No,
Easter.
the other one's Doodle.
The other one's Doodle.
Code-wise, it's Doodle.
Right.
Oh, code.
Okay.
Just to confuse me that little bit more, friends, shop Doodle and you will get your gorgeous eggs, which are absolutely stunning. So not only do you get that embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, now these are beautiful quality. You're also getting that mask. Don't just see it as a mask, see it as amazing.
Well, it is a mylar stencil, so you can use this with your foil pens, with all your mediums, with your texture paste or anything. But it's great for things like this.
Yes, this is what I love.
How else could you colour those eggs without actually covering the whole piece?
Yeah.
You'd
have to mask that off.
You would really have to mask that to heck to get it to work.
So that was Shop Doodle. The next one Easter then? Oh, I'll just turn them round, shall I? So, okay. So Doodle, is that $12.48 or is that $10.99? Let me check my list. Oh, la,
I'm just
la.
going to check something. Maybe skip the eggs.
We'll skip the eggs. We'll come back. This is just pandemonium, isn't it, today?
But it's live.
It's
I mean,
live.
this is what live
now,
is normally
you
like.
introduced me to these
Yes.
last time. I am smitten. So these are your set of 7 diffuser plates, $16.99. Honestly, they are worth their weight in gold.
Yeah, these have gone so well. Now, unfortunately, the board is in the other studio.
Oh, of course it is. But will you show us how to use
I will
these?
show you how to use them. I'll have to nip and get my machine,
That's
but
all
it's
right.
fine. But basically, it will allow you to make any 3D folder
Yeah.
or 2D folder or anything embossed in just a panel. So if you see there, we've got just a panel across.
Just the
it's
panel.
using those.
So would you use the frame or would you use the insert?
Tell you what, if you talk for a second, I'll get me board.
I'll talk.
I'll be
I mean,
good.
the amount of 7 that you get with these, and of course it's completely nested. So you take your embossing folder, for instance, like this. You place your panel on it, you run it through your machine, and then what will happen is only one piece will be embossed. Really, really clever. And to have them as apertures is really, really exciting. So you've got ovals, you've got squares, you've got circles in there as well. These are brilliant. And I just love the fact that you can mix and match all of your embossing. So, for instance, you could emboss using the circle, so then you would very simply just have that circle detail, but you could go in with another embossing folder and use the outside frame and create a different oh, look at him, just like magic. Just like magic.
So basically what this will let you do,
I love this,
is if you use that circle frame with your embossing folder, you will get all of the frame embossed and have a completely flat area in the middle.
That.
Just the circle will emboss. Square, oval, exactly the same. But the reason we wanted to put these back on the show for you as well is, after last week's show, Amanda and I went off to see how they work in the Pro Cut.
Okay.
So these work in the Pro Cut.
Oh, I love that.
Because that's a narrower machine.
That's a very small
And
amount
all you
of
actually
opening.
use is your folder and your card.
Okay.
Your 3mm plates, your thinnest base plate, your folder, your diffuser plate, and a sheet of card.
And that's it?
On top. And you run that through and it works perfectly.
I love that.
So it means that you can use these now with any embossing folder or stencil.
Yeah, of
anything
course.
that embosses.
Wow.
And it will just give you that little section done. And that's all on the, and that works completely on the Pro Cut as well.
That's incredible, absolutely incredible. I love the diffusers. They're a key must-have. They really, really are. Now, I haven't seen the quiz, Sam. Today, we've got Sam. Oh, look, it's there. You've hidden it, haven't you, John?
I did, yes. Sorry.
You're such a sweet pea.
I did.
So we've got Amber on cameras today, obviously me and John in front, and then we've got Sam over there pressing buttons, doing magicness. So let's do a question. Do you know what? Lately, every time I do a quiz, I'm like, I didn't know that.
No, I know. They've got a new book, I think.
I think so. So, okay. Question 1.
Newtonian,
and
Kaisergrain, and Herschelline
Why
are
would you
types
give
of
me
what
this?
The answer's telescope. Just write telescope in.
I didn't say that, John told you.
I can get into trouble for that. But
yeah, that's
I
fine.
wouldn't even bother. So just write telescope.
We're just going to write telescope, and that'll be
It'll
the
be
first
easier.
answer. Right, next what I want to do is I want to show you some of these folders. Let me just pop that out of the way. So this is shop folder.
Yeah.
But what we've got is something new for you, because rather than choosing what you want, because we have a lot of John's incredible folders, we will give you a drop option once you've popped it in your basket.
Yeah.
So basically, you just put shop folder, and these are the kind of folders that you can get. So we've got the chrysanthemum, which I really, really love.
So they're done in pairs. So you've got the chrysanthemum and the carnation wreath. If you turn them round, you see the designs.
Look at the depth you get.
They
on
are
there.
amazing and completely 3D. These work so well with your pens and your Mica Magic.
Yeah.
Your next pair is your Lily Corner and your Rose Square.
Oh, hello. I love this.
That's just beautiful,
for
isn't it?
Oriental projects.
Oh, I never thought of
Yeah,
it that
because you've got
way.
the lattice in the background.
Yeah, that works
Love
really
that.
well.
Gorgeous. But also, remember, use your pens inside this and then do your printing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to sort of demo and show you next.
Oh, I love that. So there's the second one, the lilies. Absolutely incredible. Then we've got the exotic butterflies and the butterfly boutique. Oh, they're proper fancy.
They're
pens,
really
John.
beautiful, aren't they, those?
These are stunning. So remember, shop folder, and we will give you your own option. Oh, that's pretty.
That's the candlelight. It's candlelight and the holly frame, which is next.
There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous embossing folder. So remember, shop folder, then we will send you a list of options to be able to cherry pick the one you want. And you can pick more than one as well at the time. So then we're moving on to our toil and our poppy. I love this. Absolutely exceptional. Now, these I think are just beautiful.
That one I think I adore. I know it's early to say the C word, but that festive postcard and that, and that's what you want to be doing in the background for all your cards. Anything where you're putting on.
Yes.
To me, that's where some of the two Red Robins characters want to be in the middle of there.
Definitely, absolute perfection. And then the final two I've got here is we've got the thistle and the regal. Oh, that is proper fancy.
It really is beautiful, that one.
But remember, if you're investing in the diffuser plates, you're going to make apertures absolute perfection to pop your sentiments in, to pop that in. So shop folder today, and they come as pairs as well, and we will give you a drop-down option for those. The next piece of kit, which is a must-have, is Shop Micron. Now, this is $16.99, and this is that glitter transparent pen.
This is the transparent glitter pen, which is exactly the same with a fine nib. I mean, this is something that, you know, from a different brand, and the reason we did this is because you can't get them, and you can't get them as a good price.
No.
Basically, a fine nib, it gives you a glitter or a sparkle on top of anything.
That's beautiful.
So this will work on top of your pencils, on top of your watercolours, on top of your alcohol pens.
No way.
Yeah, so literally it can go on top of printed sheets, and it will give you that sparkle all the time. So we gave you 2, so you've got one to keep and one to spare, but no one to take with you. Then you've got the 3 micron pens in the 3 sizes that we all use. Which is 0.3, which is what stamps are in. 0.2 to give you finer, and then 0.05 when you want something really fine. So perfect when you're doing your Zentangling and things like that.
Of course.
Yeah,
Bit
but
of
also
doodle work.
bit of doodle work, writing your own sentiments, or just putting lines around things and finishing things off.
And having that crispness of that every time. So that's $16.99 today. That will be Shop Micron. Next, we've moved down to Joy Crafts. So we've got a trilogy of beautiful stamps here, but actually you get so much more. So this is Shop Leaf, and this is £9.99 today.
Yeah, so you're saving over £10 on this,
Incredible
if not more.
value. It really, really is. And these are worker stamps. These are the kind of stamps that you're going to use as creating backgrounds with them. You're also going to be using them as your main focal points. Oh, 50% of Leaf has gone.
That's the demo
already.
I did in the earlier hour, just stamping them over one of the sparkle
backgrounds.
backgrounds.
Lovely. Are they all of the samples from here, or are they?
No, it's just, that's from the other ones.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm loving these. I love the crispness of this as well, but you can
really
layer them.
Crisp, beautiful stamps. Perfect to work with your sparkle pen backgrounds.
Oh, definitely.
And colouring with them.
So that Shop Leaf, that's £9.99. So now we're moving over to a little bit of Miss P. This is a lovely kit. This is Shop Geo, and this is only £13.98.
Yes, this is less than half price.
Are we going to get in trouble for this?
No,
this is
because
such a good
Peter,
price.
I got him to agree to this one, bless him.
Okay.
But you're going to get all of the flowers. So it gives you, there's 4 different flower shapes and 3 different sizes of each in the set, plus a die that gives you 6 centres in 3 sizes. But it allows you to make really beautiful, 3 completely different flowers.
But then you can mix and match as well.
But you can mix and match them in between.
Love
So just things like
them.
that made me think of sunflower. I know I've not done the right colours.
Yeah, but that's pretty.
But then to be
That's
able to have with the same
beautiful.
set and make something like that.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, works so well. But you're also going to get the dragonfly trinket set with it.
Yeah, so this isn't a choice. This is actually a duo. So not only do you get included all of those beautiful florals, then you're going to get your 3D. Now look at the size of that giant one. That's huge.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's one that Mel said earlier. If that was a die on its own, it's an $8.99 die.
Easily, absolutely. So for this whole collection, not only are you getting the flowers and of course, and the oh, that's a bit lovely. Oh, it's got vellum on. No wonder I love it. Absolutely stunning. The whole set today for you, my friends, only $13.98. Can you really
Crazy.
believe that?
Yeah, I know.
This is the time, if you've got crafty friends' birthdays coming up, maybe you're going to be doing a summer club. Remember, we've got Easter on the agenda as well. There's going to be lots and lots of brilliant craft groups that will be going on, whether they're for children, whether they're for adults, to get ready for that. Right, let's go back to the eggs.
Right. We've got them in the right order this time.
Right, Eggalicious. Right, so Shop Easter. This is, was that the original way? Yeah.
So you basically get the Easter eggs, but you also get a matching stencil.
Yeah.
Which means you can do your colouring really easy. This
Over
was
the
done with the
top.
pens, but that, over the top, you can't do that any other way. But I always think, turn it upside down. That's balloons.
Oh, easy, yeah.
It's kids' balloons. It's not just eggs, but it's one of those patterns that you will use time and time and time again without realising that you're using it.
I love it.
Because it just gives you that nice geometric shape. It doesn't have to be Easter at all.
Beautiful. So that is Shop Easter, £10.99 today for that, which is brilliant. Now, I am loving this. This one is called Doodle Egg. And again, you've got that fabulous 3D embossing folder with your mixed media stencil in there. It's so Fabergé.
It is.
Oh, it's
And
proper Fabergé.
I'm going to demo that in a minute because that's really easy to do.
It's gorgeous.
But that, to me, with the pens.
Oh, it's so classy.
And that's so easy. But of course, I did that without the stencil.
Okay.
But if you've got the stencil, it makes it a lot easier. So if you're unsure of your hand, That's why you've got the stencil, and I used the stencil when I did that one.
Lovely.
But how expensive, like say Fabergé, does that look?
Beautiful. I mean, you could repeat this design as well, couldn't you? And then create backgrounds from it.
Turn it round, and it's a Christmas bauble.
Oh, I love it.
Or it's an autumn sort of...
like a pine cone.
Like a pine cone, yeah.
I love that.
So there's a lot more you can do with that
But you
than
could
just that one.
even cut the egg out, and that could be a petal, couldn't it? And you could make 3D flowers from that.
You know, what I wanted to get was that little bunny that you had last week.
Oh, yeah,
I just thought he'd look so cute
little
on there.
scruffy bunnies.
Yeah. Would just work so well.
Absolutely gorgeous. So shop ahead, my friends. So that is Doodle.
Doodle.
Doodle. Come on, Carly, get your
Shop
words.
Doodle. I can do that one.
£12.48 today. So come on then, John. Woo me with your prettiness.
Right. So what I've done is, and I've already done this. Let's pull out the right colour ink pad. So just to speed it up, I've embossed.
And then flipped it over.
Yeah. So I've embossed it. You can see there. So there's the. Let's put a little bit of ink on. You can see.
The depth is absolutely
There's your embossing.
incredible.
With a 3D folder, you get all the different layers, which makes this so much easier. So I'm turning it over to the deboss side.
Yeah.
Take my VersaFine vintage soup, and you can see it's not a new one.
No,
it's
I love
a mucky
that.
mine.
You're as bad as me, darling. I do it all the time. Do you know what Amanda made me do the other day? Show my embossing ink.
Oh.
Honestly, I felt shamed.
I have two in my case. One that's written on it is dirty, and one that's clean.
But you still use the dirty one because it's still good.
Oh yeah, I use it all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Use it for techniques, but that
Look at that.
makes all that pattern show. But how can we really make that pop? So what I'm going to do is use the pens. Now, when you're using the pens, just remember, because they're free-flowing,
it's just going to keep coming out.
yeah, you don't want to squeeze it. So when they're upright or when they're in the packet or laying down, it's not going to run out. You're not going to open your lid and find it's absolutely full, but you'll find a little bit in there.
Yeah, fair enough.
But you'll find there's always a drop on
that you could just
pen.
take away.
So I just take that away. But then, because they're translucent, it's so easy to then colour in every single flower.
It's so achievable to make it look so professional.
Can literally do this with no problems whatsoever.
Oh, we got a question. Do the pens work on parchment?
They do.
Oh, that made me happy. And vellum?
And vellum. They work on
Thank you very
parchment and
much.
vellum because they're not overly wet.
Yeah.
So make sure you're taking off your excess, like I did. So if, you know, when you first open them, but yes, they work perfectly on your parchment and your vellum with no issues whatsoever.
Now, this embossing folder comes as part of the pastel collection, which is Shop Pastel. You get this embossing folder as well as that fabulous corner as well, with a set of pens, $29.97 today. So you'll be getting the 2 embossing folders and a set of pens. That's incredible value, that really
We
is.
try and bring the best value can. The attitude at Crafts 2 is basically we want to be first or cheapest.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So we try and do things first, do things that other people haven't done.
And be cost effective.
And be cost effective at the same time. You see how easy that is? And because you've got the wells of the embossing folder.
You don't have to be too
You
finicky,
don't have
do
to
you?
be. You can see I'm scribbling over that so quickly. I don't, and if it accidentally, let's say accidentally,
just pops a little too much colour.
pops a bit too much out, watch. It won't go anywhere because you've got the dips.
Yeah, and you can pick that up and make it go further anyway,
Yeah,
can't
so
you?
don't. So it's one of the easiest things to do with these. But of course, those yellow ones are already dry.
Oh, wow. I love that as well. The glitter, shall we say, is completely encapsulated. It's not going to rub off. And we was talking about this before, pens that we've seen previously on the market, which you do this lovely work, and then as soon as you touch it, all the glitter's on your hand.
All the glitter's on your hand and you've lost it.
It's so upsetting.
Yeah. If you put a lot of layers on and you're concerned, just give it a light spray with a cheap hairspray.
Yeah, just to seal it, like you would chalks.
Yeah, not the posh Elnet like you use.
Oh, no.
On your barnet, but get something
On my
cheap
do.
from the pound shop. On your do. Love that. But you can see how easy that is.
I absolutely love that.
I mean, I could spend hours carrying on. It doesn't actually take that long.
It's really quick. It's really effective, but it's so doable. This is what I love about it.
You'll see all that sparkle.
So the pens, how much do they actually have in them inside?
I can't tell you. We basically said stick as much in as you can.
Fill it to the
Because
brim.
it's a standard water brush.
Yes.
So it will take the same amount of... So it basically will take what your, the same water brushes as you've got at home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It will give you that same level
Lovely.
in there. But I just thought it's so nice to use all the colours against this vintage sepia.
That's my favourite. That's the colour I want my hair done.
That would really suit you. It's not like we were talking earlier about Carly going pink, but it will happen one day.
It will indeed. And remember, if you are loving the pens as well as the 2 embossing folders, shop Pastel $29.97. But maybe you've already invested in these incredible embossing folders before, or maybe you've got embossing folders that you can see how to work with the glitter pens. So rather than investing just in one set, which is great value, $16.99, for $31.99 you can get the duo of sets. So you'll get your sparkle and your festive included, which means you will have both sets of these glorious pens. And do you know what I was thinking as well? I'd be making washes like on my mat and then picking up the prints, because it's just absolutely gorgeous.
It's beautiful colours, yet you can easily put them, like you say, onto your mat and pick up the colours absolutely, truly.
Fabulous. And I love the way the festive range really make black pop, don't they? You can see
really
the red
do.
tone.
You can see every
the green
tone on that black.
Absolutely sensational. I love that. Yeah, you need this in your life, because so do I. Sam, put it in my basket, please. Honestly, why am I even coming to work anymore? Because I just spend all my wages on craft.
Yeah, because like you said, the black with the festive really works well.
Really makes it pop.
So you
doesn't
can
it?
see, and again, open your pen,
Yep.
take your excess off, but
Don't waste that excess either. I'd
No.
go straight in there and pick that up.
so I can.
Oh, look at that. Yay, and I got a love heart at the bottom.
But you can see
Yeah.
all of the colour.
Beautiful.
And again, that's already dry.
That's incredible, that quick.
But that's why they'll work well on parchment and vellum, because
Yeah.
they're not wet. In fact,
It's
they're
not gonna
wet, but
drip.
they're not wet.
I know what you
it's-
mean.
It's
I know what you
weird.
mean.
It's one that only other crafters get.
Now, the eggs are being very, very popular. So I'm just going to run through them too while you get ready for your next one, my love. So Shop Easter is those incredible eggs as a background. Simply majestic. $10.99, you're going to get your mask and your 3D embossing folder. The second collection is your doodle. I can't get that out today. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's strange for you.
Isn't it strange? Basically, my head's a doodle, so I don't even understand that. So this one is your doodle egg. So not only have you got that enchanting egg, and I love the different styles you've shown doing it, you've also got that background included in there as well. Absolutely enchanting, and that's £12.48 today. If you are like me and you need to stretch a little bit more, remember those infusers as well, because they are absolutely phenomenal. So the first question, do you want to let the cat out of the bag?
Well, nobody would get that.
I would never have thought that. Right, so, oh look, I don't... Why have they given us the hardest questions in the universe
I
today?
think it's to fox me. Let's see if I would know it.
Let's have a look then. What word refers to extremely harsh laws?
Draconian.
You're
I
supposed
knew
to
that one.
say
I'm
it.
sorry. That one I knew.
I thought that was a name from Harry Potter.
I don't think anyone's going to be able to spell that one anyway. No, that's Draco.
Yeah, oh, okay, fair
Yes.
enough. So pop your answers into the comments, and of course, you can win what you make.
Yes.
Here we go. So what are we doing now?
So
We're
I'll
going to
send
use the
that
doodle
command.
egg.
So going to use the doodle egg. So I have already embossed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, and you get a really nice 3D emboss. And I've only embossed it ahead of time because it's just quicker.
Yeah, of
But one of the
course.
things that's really important to notice, this is how these folders are weighed so well. Can you see that card is completely flat anywhere else?
Yeah, there's no
There's
buckling.
no creases or buckling or anything. And all I've used is 250 our essential card. But your stencil fits over perfectly and it clicks in to place.
Gorgeous. Bit like a die, if you take a die out of its place and then pop it
exactly.
back.
You know, exactly the same. So I don't need to you know, go with a lot of stencil tape or anything like that.
Loving your
I'm just
tape.
going to put it down once, of course, because it's pink and it's your favourite colour.
It's so true.
Yeah, but then I was freehanding this, but you don't have to. But you can simply then, because you've got the lines, how easy it is to then paint over.
Now, we've had some questions as well about the Procut fabulous sandwich order for use your embossing folders. So will it just be the 2-3?
Yep, so to emboss this as normal, it would be your 3 millimetre plates.
Yep.
Yep. So your 3 millimetre plates, and that will emboss it absolutely perfectly. If you're wanting to use the diffuser plates, you're just using 1 3 mil plate, and instead of a second plate, use just a sheet of 250 GSM card.
Like a shim.
Yeah, and that's what Amanda and I, it's just to protect the plate.
Yeah, of course.
Because the diffuser plate can go straight onto the rollers anyway, because it's the same material as your plates are made out of.
Gorgeous.
But you can see...
Now this is starting to look like dragon egg-esque.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Do you
Think
know what I
about the
mean?
different sort of colours that you can do and things. So, and play with it and use the golds and things. But how easy that is.
I love how vibrant and yet
And
subtle the colours are.
I don't have to worry about getting it in the wrong place because I've got the stencil with it.
Yeah, it's almost like your guide, isn't it?
It
Straight
is.
away.
Yeah, and you don't even realise it's down. I mean, mine isn't clean, which is probably why you can see it. But if yours is spotless and clean and brand new, you won't.
Yeah.
You won't even see it's there, but it will stop you doing anything wrong.
Yeah,
but
from
it
going
shows you
out.
how much brighter these colours are when they're using just
They're
white.
gorgeous.
So when we're using just white, as opposed to using, like with the sepia I was doing earlier,
Yeah.
you get...
I can't believe how quick they
colours.
dry.
Well, that blue's already dry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So even, I'm just going over now, just to do all of it very quickly. So you don't have to be careful, because to me, if you have to say, right, take your time and be careful, then it's not crafting.
No, you
Crafting
just want to
is,
get fun.
you want to
and
get
enjoy
done
it.
and enjoy it. So I'm just going over all the rest of the gaps, all the spaces. Nice and simple.
Fabulous.
Then when I lift that off,
Oh, look at that.
that looks as if you've hand painted that.
Yeah, and John won't mind if you tell them that you have.
No, not at all. But that does look as if you've spent absolute hours at it.
Yeah.
And you haven't, because you've got the stencil to do it for you.
It's absolutely incredible. Right, let's talk about the pens again. I just want to recap and tell you about those. So the festive pens are Shop Pen, $16.99, and they are then beautiful, inviting colours, absolutely sensational. The second set we have is Shop Sparkle. These are your softer, lighter colours. Absolute must-have, I say. But if you're like me, you can't choose and you do want both sets. $31.99 today, Shop Brush. That's phenomenal value. It really, really is. And I mean, you could go halves of a friend if you craft together, maybe. Do something like that. If you love the embossing folders that we showed you, the floral ones to begin with this piece, this is Shop Pastel. So it's the duo. You're going to get your corner and, of course, the periwinkle, plus also the incredible pens ready to go. $29.97 today. So what are you going to show me next?
Right, so I was going to show you the eggs. You remember the card there?
Yes, yes, yes. This
And
one,
again,
yep.
so the eggs or the balloons,
Yeah,
or
of
just a
course.
random pattern.
Great background for an iconic character.
Yeah.
Don't you
Oh,
think?
it is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
If you think, like, you know, one of my dollies or something.
They would work so well on there.
Oh,
Or like
yeah.
the Chic in Paris girls.
Oh, yeah.
They would work
Oh,
really
we've got
well
to go
in
over
that
here as
background.
well. We forgot about
Oh, I
those.
forgot about those. Yeah, well, we'll go through those.
We'll go through them in just a second.
So, but I
Right.
want to show you how I did that one, because that one is so easy.
Yeah,
So I'm
gorgeous.
going to do one with the stencil, but one without. So again,
Okay,
I've embossed it.
perfect.
Yeah, embossed it with the folder. See, I actually called it Teardrop,
Yeah, yeah.
because to me it was a teardrop. So I named it for what I knew
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
folders
yeah,
of what
of
I would
course.
use. So to me it's a teardrop. So, you know, just because it was originally Easter.
That could be raindrops. That could be.
Oh,
There's
it
so
could.
much
There's
that you could
s-
put a nice umbrella on there.
Yeah, loads
Perfect.
you could do with that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it over to the deboss side again.
Okey
This
doke.
time take my black VersaFine on its
Lovely.
black. and just rub it all
look
over
at
the back.
That is so simple.
Really easy, but what you've actually done then is created a well
Yep.
for you to take your pens and just
Put
colour
that
your
colour.
eggs. Look.
Yeah, just pop that
But
colour
watch,
back in.
I can go over the black.
And it's not even making your nib black.
It won't make a difference, no.
That is one of my pet hates, is yellow pens
Yeah.
with black nibs.
Yeah, look,
Oh,
so literally, watch. I'm going right over.
that is incredible.
Doesn't make your nib any different colour.
No.
Doesn't pick anything up. But it's so easy to do
Yeah.
because you're not. And if you get a drop, it doesn't matter. It pours in there.
Yeah, of course.
But it will go in there. So it's so easy and quick to do. Now, I timed this, and it took me 7 minutes.
Really? What, to do a whole sheet?
To do a whole sheet. Yeah, and that was while watching TV. Because
Bless
this
you.
is me. So here's one I'd already got. But look what happens once you're finished.
Gorgeous. So this is Shop Easter collection. You're going to get that beautiful 3D embossing folder as well as that mask on top as well. This is ingenious. It really, really is.
It just works really well. So I'm just randomly filling them in
I love that.
of wherever I've not.
So now it's raining rainbows.
Now it is raining rainbows. But you can see all of the sparkle.
Fabulous.
But how different it looks just doing that. Finish the last bits off. Because I like to get completed.
Of course. And it is all about the pens. So if I was you, my friends, I would invest in both collections. We've got the new ones, which are the festive, and then we've got the sparkle. Shop Sparkle, $16.99. Shop Pen, $16.99. But for $31.99, get both together. I'm quickly just going to pop over here and show you the Funky collection. I love the name of this, Funky. So you've got beautiful, gorgeous stamps. Not only have you got your fabulous foliage, you've got your roses, your leaves. These are builder worker stamps. You create backgrounds or, of course, iconic sort of layouts like this one. So Shop Funky, $25.99. You're going to get the duo panels of the stamps, and then of course you're also going to get the glitter brushes included with that as well. So that is Shop Funky. Shall we quickly just talk about these?
You wanted to talk
because
about
I do like these. They're a bit.
So that's the set of the girls.
It's me and my mates.
It is.
It's me on my way
There
out.
you are in
there
the
I am,
middle.
of course, with the fruffy skirt.
The hair's not done. The hair's not the right colour.
But it's fine.
But
we can
it
do. But this is a whole collection,
It's a
isn't it?
whole collection, so you're getting all 4 of the A6 stamps. If you want to grab
These
2.
are beautiful.
So you get the 4 girls. So you're getting, now I have to try and remember this, Colette, Simone.
Yeah.
It's me that names them as well. Eloise.
Yeah.
Colette, Eloise, Simone and Nicole.
Lovely.
So you're getting the 4 girls, but you also get all the different bits. You see there she's holding her hand?
Yeah.
She can have that handbag.
Or the
she can have
croissant
that
in her
bag,
hand,
Or a
yeah.
croissant.
Yeah.
And they've got sentiments in all of them, but they've all got the beautiful
Beautiful.
pieces. But on the back, there are 2 suggestions
Oh, I love that.
of how to colour them. So it actually shows you.
Enchanting.
Yeah, and what we've done for the show, we've brought you the last of them on.
Oh, there's only 10 left of these. Shop ahead, my friends. Get
so
them
I've
quick.
only got 3 of them. These are the original ones
Oh, look at that.
that Leslie coloured for us.
Beautiful.
But just works so well. And again, any colouring at all can be done on these.
Of course.
Simple. You can use, I mean, the sparkle pens would look so fab. In fact, what we were talking about.
As
I'll
a
show you
character
this.
stamp, popping on those backgrounds, just cut that free in coordinating colours.
So I know you do. You
I
do,
love
you
that.
love your fussy cutting. And
I
cutting.
do, I do.
You love cutting out stamped images
I
and
do,
putting them on.
I
I've
do.
watched so many shows of you doing
Thank
that.
you.
With your beautiful Imala ones. But this has been alcohol coloured.
Yep.
Yeah, so this has been a while. But watch, this is the clear pen to take any excess off.
Now, the clear pen actually comes with Shop Micron. So you're getting 3 micron pens plus 2 full glitter pens. They are beautiful. And very different to the white.
Different to the white. This is one of those that if you want to add that sparkle, that hint of interest
Yeah.
to your card, this is what you do, or to your flowers or anything else.
It just makes it look special. I think if you're
you
not a
see there now.
fan of like gold tones, things like that, that just gives you enough luxury and elegance that you don't need to you know, cover it
You
in
don't
mirror
need
card.
to over the top things. No, you don't
Yeah.
need to. I use that very, very sparingly. But yeah, you can go over anything that's already been coloured, and these were hand coloured. These are not prints.
Beautiful.
So anything hand coloured, and you can turn that into that sparkle.
But even if that was printed,
It would work just as well.
you could still do
Yeah,
that. It
I just
wouldn't
didn't want
bleed.
anyone to think that I've
Yeah, I know,
I've
my
printed
love.
that so it doesn't bleed. No,
Of
these are
course.
literally the you can actually see
original
the bad
boards.
stamping.
Yeah, the
where I
original.
stamped, where Leslie stamped them. No, I think I stamped them because they're not stamped well. And then she coloured them in, bless her, for the packaging.
Perfect. Right, I'm just going to go on the last question now. So if you got them before, so I can't even say these words.
Newtonian, Cassegrain, and
Herschelin
are types of what instrument? Telescope. Nobody's going to get that.
Okay, then the next one. What word refers to an extremely harsh laws? Third question. You're so naughty.
I know.
What would live in a vespary?
I didn't know this.
I don't know this
No,
either.
this is one, and I normally know my trivia, but I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
this
don't
one.
know
I wouldn't
this.
have had a clue it was wasps.
Stop it!
Oh, sorry.
He is so naughty today, giving away the answers. So, what are you going to give away? If
I'm
they
going
pop
to give
in?
away in this hour. I'm going to give away the pieces that I've been doing.
Okay,
so
lovely.
You'll get all of the pieces that I've been colouring and doing, and probably a couple of the bits of homework pack as well.
Lovely, thank you. I think what I'll do as well is I'll just quickly run through some of the incredible deals that we've got. So we've got Shop Pen, which is those festive colours, which is absolutely enchanting, $16.99. Shop Sparkle, $16.99, but buy them conjoined together for $31.99, and that is Shop Brush. So depending on your options of what you need and what you want. The second item that we've got is Shop Pastel, $29.97. We've got the two 6x6 3D embossing folders. Remember, just use your 3mm plates on your base, your embossing folder, paper inside, C plate, not C plate.
3 mil plate.
It used to be a
You're
C
thinking
plate.
of Go Plower, aren't
I
you?
know,
Again, because
this
I
is-
always remember
yeah.
my C
Oh,
plate.
Dear, yeah. So also you get included those brilliant pens, and this is $29.97 today. Now, another couple of really popular items. Shop Easter is that beautiful Easter background or balloons. So not only do you get the embossing folder, you also get that stencil. So then what you can do is you can go back, just like John did, go back and use that artwork. Use it whether you're using it normally embossed or debossed, works a dream. That's Shop Easter, $10.99 today. Now, Doodle, I actually said it. Woohoo!
Doodle, because
Yes!
you weren't thinking about it.
I know, isn't it? This is Shop Doodle, £12.48 today. And this is for that enchanting Fabergé egg. And it is, for me, as a repeat background as well. This could be sea scenes. It could be, you know, just flourishes that you're using. I mean, even on a white card, pop that down and then pop a character over the top. It's a grounder, isn't it?
It basically gives you the best ground and what for anything really, and I thought it would go so well with was it Scruffy Bunny?
Yeah,
that I
the
saw
Scruffy
last
Bunny.
week. I mean, it just made me think I should have nipped in the cupboard and nicked a couple
You
of
should
those.
have. So £12.48, and that's Shop Doodle. Remember as well, oh yeah, we're going over there now. So we've got the diffuser plates, a set of 7 diffuser plates, and these are the ones. Where's the board gone?
It's behind you.
It's behind you. It's not even panto season. It's always a panto in
Soon
my
will
head.
be.
It will be, yeah. So what these do is you can create apertures of embossing, or you can create a plain aperture within your embossing 6x6. Perfect for sentiments, mats and layers. Mixing your embossing folders together.
To basically take any embossing folder that you've got that you've had over the last 20 odd years, and you can make it into 7 completely new looking embossing folders.
I love that.
So it's an investment in taking the stash we've already got and taking it somewhere completely different.
Of course.
You know, if there's an embossing folder you've got with a full pattern, you thought, I always wish that was just a frame. These will make that folder just a frame with a square, a circle, or an oval aperture.
Brilliant.
Or I want just a strip of that, which we've done, say, with the doodle egg.
Yeah, of course, just sort of partitioned
And
it
you
off.
can see there where it fades out. That's why we call it diffuser plate.
It's clever.
It fades to nothing.
And that's $16.99, and that is Shop diffuser. The next one I want to show you is your micron pens. So we see that lovely glitter pen that you use. Absolutely fabulous. You're getting 2 of those and your 3 micron pens. Perfect for doodling, perfect for edges. Just perfect all round.
Yeah.
$16.99 today.
I mean, the great thing about the pens is because they are, and it actually says on it, it's a fine line drawing pen, pigment ink, water and fade proof.
Lovely.
So it means that we can actually just draw, you know, we can draw our own.
So for going in, doing eye detail, things like that, if you've already painted or whatever, you know that it's not going to bleed.
Yeah, we can draw our own sort of flower, but we know we can go straight away in and colour it.
Beautiful.
And even when it's like this, and these are really sort of free-flowing,
Yep.
it's not rubbing out because they're completely waterproof.
That's incredible.
And then, you know, the finishing off, which I've seen you do so many times on cards,
Yes.
but do that sort of, you know, the
faux stitch,
the faux stitch around it or something, you know, like that. Or,
gorgeous.
you know, just do
Yeah, I love a
your
bit of doodle
lines.
work.
You know, you can really work with it and go to town.
Yeah.
And it flows in any.
But do you know what I was thinking as well? How many times have you
Direction.
used the pen within a card, then you've shut that card and it's smudged?
Yes.
They're not going to smudge.
These don't smudge.
There'll be no
No, there won't be
smudging.
any smudging. Even, I mean, I write my cards now
Yeah.
with these, to be quite honest.
Because then you're not going to get that smudge, are you?
Exactly.
Perfection every time. Right. Shop Leaf as well. This is the next kit that I just want to show you. This is a £10 saving, I believe,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's at least a £10 saving
So
on these.
this is a gorgeous collection of beautiful. Are they polymer?
So they're polymer stamps.
Yeah.
Yep. Made from Joycraft, which is a
Lovely.
well-known European
Oh,
brand.
definitely.
That we've known for years.
Forever, yeah. Well, I helped do the actual working mechanism with Joycrafts for the Joy Travail.
Oh, Peter repairs those. He's still got some of the parts at home.
There we go. Absolutely incredible. And I think if you're looking for something new this year, maybe you're not a stamper, you're a paper crafter, more die cutting, more embossing.
That's the place to start.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
One, the value. So this is Shop Leaf, £9.99. But also the imagery is absolutely darling. If you're going to use the diffusive plates as well with your embossing folders, this is where you just stamp that detail
That's
in.
what you stamp in the centre. That's what you can put
Yeah.
in there. Or, you know, just go around the edge of a card or whatever with it. It's if you love those cards with the amazing backgrounds with just silhouettes on them,
Yeah.
and you don't know where to start, this is where to start because
Yeah.
these will give you those beautiful, cool, crisp. Get your Versify Noct. This is the only thing I use Nocturne for.
Yeah, yeah.
Is for silhouette stamps. It'll give you that really crisp, solid black. But if
Beautiful.
you've invested in like your fusion inks,
Yeah.
these are the perfect stamps to be stamping over the top.
Oh, yeah, you need this in your life, my friends. I'm quickly just going to mention the Geo kit. So this is not a choice either. This is Miss P Loves Geo $13.98. Not only are you getting all of those flowers, you're also going to get them incredible dragonflies. Perfect for so many occasions.
Yeah, you'll use these time and time and time again, and instead of saying stick a butterfly on it, stick a dragonfly on it.
Yeah, why not?
There's one card, and I bet I've not put it in here, where I made a mistake, and I got a glue blob on it.
Oh,
it's this one.
Is it that one?
It's this one on the floor. So I stuck a black dragonfly on it.
Oh, I love that.
But you can see it's not in the right place, it's going over the words.
Yeah, but if you
it
just kick
covers
them up.
over exactly where I made the mistake. Because I'd finished that card and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Stuck a pearl on wrong, and when I pulled it off, it tore the card.
Oh, no.
And you know, when you rub your finger over it to
And then-
stop it, and your finger's mucky, and it gets a mucky mark.
I know
So under
this.
that, there's a torn bit of card and a mucky mark.
We'd never know.
But
John.
no one knows. But there was too much work in that card to
Yeah,
ruin
you
it.
you couldn't go
Yeah,
back.
no.
I understand that.
Not
That's
doing it again.
incredible. So $13.98. That's Shop Geo for that complete collection. Shall we go back and look at the pens? I think because these are the new baby of the show. They really, really are. I absolutely love these. Now I'm going to do the questions. So. Newton, I can't even say this.
Newtonian, I can say that
Yeah,
one.
Newtonian. They're telescopes, my friends. Question 2. What refers to an extremely harsh law?
Draconian.
Yes, that sounds like just magical.
I love draconian. I think it's a brilliant
It's a great
word.
word, isn't it? Question 3. What would live in a vespary?
Wasps.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that
I
one.
didn't know that.
I kind of knew the first two-ish, but I didn't know the last one.
Incredible. Right, I think the clock has stopped. Are we out of time?
30 seconds.
30 seconds,
Yay.
right, okay. So, come on, just quickly woo us with something
So,
else.
very quickly, this is why you have the stencil to match with these embossing folders.
Yeah.
So, just taking a little bit of ink and watch.
Oh,
It helps if you've got a dauber that's not tearing itself apart.
That one's been very well loved, darling.
This one has been well loved.
Well loved.
Let's just take a different colour
Now,
very quickly.
I just want to explain your storage as well. Your storage is really cool. So he's got his ink pad with his dauber actually set together.
Yeah, these are on the Crafty, was it?
Oh,
Shop Live VIP.
VIP,
These are on the
yeah,
website on our
they'll be on
brand
there.
shop. But you see, just go over. I'm not even take that down, but look what happens when you take it off.
Oh, that's luscious.
That's the difference. No way. If I take that over, there's no way I can just
Right,
colour
the
those.
winner is Miriam Stock. Thank you
well
so
done, Miriam.
much, Miriam. We'll pop all of these treasures together, and I don't want to let you have this, but I will, because I love it, but I will. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a brilliant day. We're back tonight at 6 p.m, 6 till 7, and then we'll be back again tomorrow morning. Thank you for joining me, John.
Thank you, Makey.
And you take care. See you later. Bye.